Okay, in this video, we're going to look at proxy servers or VPNs, virtual private networks, which allow you to surf the internet using a different IP address. People do that to cloak their identity. They can also use that to access different websites that they may not otherwise have access to. It's a very common thing. It can protect you against hackers if you're going under a different IP address. So what we're going to look at is a site that recently here we don't have access to this website. They have blocked the United States IP address. It's like just lots of numbers assigned to the United States, kind of like the country code of 1 or another country code, where that country code, say for example, any country could block a phone call coming in that was assigned with country code 1. That's essentially what you can also do on the internet, and I do practice that in my own company to block certain Asian countries or Russian areas that are full of hackers. This is good practice, but so what we want to do, of course, we want to be able to access this website. So what we need to do is we need to change the IP address that we are seen with on the internet. So what we're going to do is go to a website called Change My Computer IP, and that's referring to the Internet Protocol address. And so we're going to follow that link, and it will bring us to a web service called Hide My Ass. You see the donkey that's hiding there. And once we're on this site, I suggest you take a look at how VPN works, what the benefits are for you, and you could always download the software and try it out, or try it out with a join. But what we could also do here, if we go back up to the URL, at the end of that I'm going to put a slash and put in proxy. Now this takes us to a site here where you can surf the internet choosing what country you're being seen from. So here we'll say we're going to connect through a server in the United Kingdom back into the internet to browse the web, and then we're going to just type in the URL here that we want to visit, which in this case is onelife.eu, and I clicked enter. And we get a little advertisement, but here we see the website coming up again because we are actually using a different IP address. Okay, well, we're seeing here that on this website using the proxy it doesn't work. Now I can show you, because I do use the professional version of this software. It's also good to have a certain level of anonymity. So here we can say we're going to choose a server location overseas somewhere. Just go down to something in Europe, use Belgium, and then basically we're just going to connect. Okay, so here we're getting a new IP address from what my standard IP address would be from the local internet company. And now up here in the address bar I'm going to type in onelife.eu, and there I get the site, just everything like it normally would be. But that is using the software, and it did say you can download it and test it for free to see if you like it. Now what I've also been told is there are other free proxy services. I'm pretty sketchy personally about using free services. Of course, if you're typing through something like that, they can be collecting your keystrokes. But let's take a look at this link that was sent. So here you see the URL, and you can go ahead, of course, and pause the video, type that into your browser, and then what we have here is 5 free VPN services to take a look at. CyberGhost, TunnelBear, Surf Easy, Hotspot Shield, and Spotflux. So you want to read these. You'll see that If you're using a Mac, you want to make sure it's available. If you're putting it on a mobile phone, you want to make sure it's available there as well. But what you can do is just download one of these and install it on your computer, and then use it just like that. And it should be fairly straightforward, but because I use the other service, I'm going to go ahead and stay with that. But you certainly can try out these free services. I can't recommend these or support these or guarantee that you're not going to get some kind of spyware or something with them, but I can stand behind the Hide My Ass service because I've used that for years. Okay, well, I hope this helps you at least find the right direction, but all you need to do is change your IP address so you can access a website that has restricted the US IP address blocks.